Welcome to the Whitetail Watch. It's Wednesday, October 2nd, and there's actually frost on a few of the low-lying areas here on the Dream Farm. I didn't expect that. I don't think it's any kind of a killing frost, but boy, that cold front that came through yesterday kind of set things back a little bit on temperature. And that was good for us. We went out and hunted that. We saw some action, had one of the bucks that we were going after that kind of eluded us, but some does were moving. Back in the timber, there was a lot of activity. I don't know how it was out on the field edges. I've talked to a few people, and it doesn't sound like, overall it was awesome, but it worked out really well for us. So I do think they're still eating acorns. The ones that we saw took a long time moving through the timber, heading toward us, and I know they were picking up acorns as they were going. So that might be part of the reason why, overall it's going to be better in the timber. But also you figure out what the behavior of these deer are at this time, and they are still holding to, what we've called the October lull. So we're going to take a quick break here, then we'll come back and talk about the behavior of these deer and then what the weekend forecast looks like and some strategies that we might use in the next few days. Hoyt's Bow Hunting Whitetails is brought to you by Redneck Blinds, Code of Silence Apparel, Hunt Stand Pro Whitetail App, Whitetail Institute, Research Equals Results, B3 Releases, XO Broadheads, Exact Sights, and Hoyt. So we're still in that phase of behavior that I've referred to as the October lull, and some people don't believe it exists, etc. But the deer just aren't coming out into the open as readily as what they will later on as we get into, the last couple weeks of October, more specifically the last week of October. So to hunt them now, you have to go in after them a little bit more, and that's always risky. The wind died on us last night, and right at last light when we were hoping to sneak out of there, we had some deer close by, and then it went, real still, and we spooked, a couple deer on the way out. So, like I said, there's always a risk when you go in after them, and, when the wind dies, you're kind of at the mercy of the conditions, and there's not much you can do about it. They know you're there when they can hear you from 250, 300 yards away. So, I guess, hunt at your own peril if you're going in after the deer right now. I see another cold front coming through the Midwest here towards the end of the weekend, and I think we'll probably hunt that. It's again, there's that risk that's related to going after them now. If the deer that you're after aren't moving in daylight, all you're really doing is potentially educating them and making them less likely to move in daylight. So you're better off kind of hanging back, monitoring your trail cameras, waiting until that opportunity comes, and then making your move. So we are going to keep going. We need to shoot does, and that was encouraging to see that buck last night, because that was definitely one that Jordan would have shot, a nice older deer. So my overall conclusion, I would say, for the coming weekend, just be cautious. Get out and hunt, find spots that you can get in and out of no matter what. Even if the wind dies, you don't want to be educating the deer right now. So like I said, hunt carefully, enjoy it. We'll be out there trying to catch that next cold front coming through. Those are always green light opportunities. Well, I appreciate you joining me here. I'll see you right back here again in another week for the next episode of the Whitetail Watch. And remember to always dream big.